Hello, good morning everybody. Today is the last day of the week. This is 10th of June. So I'd like us to start our analysis with the chart on my screen. This is GBP USD. We have a good support here. You can see it clearly. We have a very good support. Somewhere here we had a good support there. We had a support here, we had a support here, and we had a support here. This is the previous candle. So as it is right now, as we're speaking now, we have this zone here where we want to look for a buy from. We expect the buyers to push price to the upper side, at least up to this point. If the price is to continue up, then we expect it to go up to this level here, where if it breaks above it, then our next target is this one here. So the price should continue after this point here. The price needs to continue up to this level. If it breaks above this level, then we expect it to continue even higher, at least up to this point here. And on the other side, if the price should break below this point, then we expect it to extend downwards up to this level, where if it breaks below it, then our next target is this one here. So technically we are in a very good we are looking forward for a very good buy position, especially if the price can go down and touch the line which we have, these two lines. If it doesn't break below it, then that will give us a good place to look for a buy from. The next instrument is Euro USD. So the price went down on this chart. We actually continued down and even broke below this point. So we have a support here, we have a support here. The price broke below it. As we're speaking now, the price is below the same levels. So technically that is a good place to look for a sell from. Where the price is approaching now is a good place we want to look for a sell from. And if we are selling it there, it means that the buy which we're seeing on GBP USD may not actually be a good buy, because these two symbols are positively correlated, which means if we have a sell on one, we expect there should be a sell on the other one. So if you pick a sell here, expect the sellers to push price down at least up to this point here. If the price breaks below it, then expect the price to continue down at least up to this point. If the price breaks below that level, then expect it to extend downwards at least up to this point here. So we are going to look for a sell from within these two lines. Our stop loss is fixed at the high of this candle here. As high as it may seem, that is the best place to have our stop loss at. So you can sell it within that place, have your stop loss, have your take profit, the first one, have the next one, and then the last one is fixed at this price here. The next instrument is the US dollar Japanese yen. This is bullish. We are in a very good uptrend. So the first thing I can see on this side is that the previous day's candle, which is this one, is a bullish pin bar candle. You can see that. So we have this a bullish pin bar candle. This is a very good bullish pin bar candle, which means where the price is now is still a very good place to look for a buy from. So as I mentioned yesterday, we are still expecting that the price needs to continue upwards. We are actually looking forward for the price to extend up and even break above this level here. So technically we'd like to see price break above 134.700. This level here, we want to see price break above it, at least up to this level here. If the price continues even higher, then if the price breaks above this point, then that will mean we are continuing even higher. So technically this is a good place to buy from. If the price breaks above it, and if the price bounces off from it, then you're going to look for a sell position at least up to this point here. So if the price bounces off from this point, we'll be looking for a sell position back to this level here. But if the price breaks above it, then we expect that the price needs to continue to the upper side, at least up to this point here. So my next instrument, the next instrument I want us to have a look at is the SP500. So the SP500 is pulling back down, but ultimately we do expect the price to continue upwards. We do have a support here. Somebody may say that this was a support and that it was broken to the lower side, that now we expect the price to continue to the lower side. However, in my opinion, I still expect the price to extend to the upper side, especially if it can break above this level is 4187.0. This is 4151.6. If the price breaks above these two lines, then I do expect it to continue to the upper side, at least up to this level, at least up to this point, where if it breaks above it, then our next target is this one. So if the price breaks above this point, I want to see a retracement before it can continue up to this point, where if it breaks above it, then our next target is the line we have at the top. So the next instrument is gold. Gold, so far we are looking forward for a buy. We are looking forward for a buy, especially if the price can come up to this point here. So if the price pulls back again and touches this point, the trend line we have at the bottom, then that will be a good place to look for a buy from. So we have a shape. This is like a contracting wedge formation. It was broken somewhere here. The price continued upwards. It came back down, touched these two lines, and then currently as we're speaking now, we expect it to come down, touch this line, so that it can continue upwards, at least up to this point here. So basically this will be a good place we want to look for a buy position from. We want to look for a buy position. If the price gets to this point, this is a good place we want to buy it from, at least up to these two lines there. My next instrument I want us to look at is the Brent oil. The Brent oil, we are bullish. As I mentioned yesterday, we are still strictly on a buy mode. We expect the price to extend upwards. We expect the price to extend to the upper side. We actually expect the price to break above this level here. So we want to see that the price continues upwards. If it breaks beyond these two lines, which is 126.848, then we want to a pullback up to the same point, so that we can extend even higher, at least up to the next level, which is this one here. So basically we are in a very good uptrend. If the price can ascend and close beyond these two lines, the first one at the top is 126.848, the next one is 125.618. If the price breaks above both of them, then I want to see a pullback back to the same point, so that we pick a buy position. We are expecting the bars to push us upwards, at least up to this point here. So thank you very much. That should bring us to the end of today's session. We are going to meet again tomorrow at the same time. Tomorrow is on weekend, so we'll meet again on Monday at the same time. Thank you and see you.